Hey guys, so I wanted to do a video on these two matches that I purchased yesterday at Walmart. They seem pretty interesting to me. Found these both on the camping section. This is a pretty well-known matchbox. It's a plastic match holder made by Coleman. It's waterproof, and I decided to get that one. And also this one right here. This seemed pretty interesting to me. The UCO Stormproof Match Kit. So I'll go ahead and unbox these and just do a couple of comparisons with these two. Okay, so this Coleman here, the waterproof plastic match holder, this one here costed 86 cents at Walmart, and this one here, the Stormproof Match Kit, about $4 and a couple cents more. This one was $4.97. So right off the bat, before even unboxing this, I can tell this one is a bit heavier, and me myself, I consider this a pretty good thing, because it means that the build quality and the materials that it's made of is a little bit better. So I'm gonna go ahead and open these up, starting with the Coleman waterproof plastic match holder. Open that up. There we go. So pretty light. This one does include 25 matches as well as the Stormproof Match Kit. So I'm going to go ahead and instead test out the waterproof ability on this. Similar to what they do on phone cases, waterproof phone cases, and other sorts of waterproof items. I'm going to go ahead and get a dry sheet of dry paper towel. I'm gonna go ahead and put the matches in there, just like that. Alright, that's kind of a fail. So I'm gonna put these matches off to the side. Take this off so they don't bounce back. Like that. Included here is a flint that says it's to strike the matches. I noticed in other videos of the same product that the flint was already attached on the bottom. I'm guessing here it was probably not attached. I don't know, I'm not sure. And here we also have the striking pad for the matches. So we're gonna go ahead and take everything out of there. Take this flint out. See if I'm able to pop that out. If not, it's fine. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put this dry piece of paper towel in here. Oh, wow. Okay. Put this piece paper towel in there. You can go ahead and shut this closed. Make sure that that O-ring is perfectly clear of any debris, because this is what's going to make this cup waterproof. So we're going to go ahead and dip this in this water. You can see that it is waterproof, so that's good. You'll be able to see it if it falls, not only because it floats, but also because of the color that it has. So we're going to go ahead and flip it this way, make sure everything is in there. Now you wouldn't really have to worry with you could also use those matches, because the matches themselves are waterproof. So I'm gonna take this out and dry it off, and then we're gonna check that piece of paper towel out, see if it's dry, which it is, no moisture. This here is actually a waterproof match. I don't know if you could tell, you could see that there's similar to a wax. There is a way you can make any match waterproof by melting some candle wax and then taking that wax, dipping your match in there, and then letting it dry off. And that's similar to what this looks like. So I'm gonna go ahead and dip it in the water like that, let it get nice and wet. And while it's doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and put this off to the side, and I'm gonna take the piece of the striking film that they give you. So they don't specify in the box how much burn time these have. They just tell you that they are waterproof, and that's all they tell you. So I'm gonna take this match out, wet as it is right now. I'm gonna go ahead and strike it, and it burns. So it makes a nice fire even though it's wet. I don't seem to find any kind of weird smell on these, similar to other matches. So you can see it's still burning even though it was wet. I'm gonna go ahead and turn that off. There you go. Put that off to the side. I'm gonna see how much burn time one of these that is dry actually has. So I'm gonna take one of the regular matches, and it's pretty easy to light these. So it's a nice big fire, still burning. So that is good that these have a nice burn time. There you go. So we're gonna turn that off. Okay. And now we're gonna get to the excuse me, the UCO Waterproof Match Kit. Alright, so now we're gonna go to this UCO Stormproof Match Kit. It includes 25 matches on here. UCO, it's a utility, comfort, and originality. That's what the UCO stands for. So here it says that the matches are windproof and waterproof. You see that there? Here you have a picture of somebody lighting it in the, looks like to be cold weather. You can see snow in the way they're dressed. On the side you get a picture here that can be used for such as a picnic, outside, camping, at home, and here's another camping, but this one would be hiking. On the back, right there, it says durable waterproof container, up to 15-second burn time, burns in harsh conditions. So those are all the things about the match. So this one's pretty easy to open. You can open this, and also it has another. This one is orange, nice high res. You can see this anytime. And if it's dark out, I'm gonna put the box off to the side. This is pretty big compared to the Coleman waterproof container. As you can see, it does have a nice weight to it. It feels a lot stronger than material. This one, so far, just by looking at how it looks, one I could probably trust more. So we're gonna put the Coleman one off to the side, and then take a look at this one. So this one was more expensive, $4.96 for this one right here. The side, it says UCO Stormproof Matches Industrial, and then it has a website right here. This, I believe, would be the striking pad right there, and you can see the O-ring right there that keeps this waterproof. So we're gonna open this up. Oh wow, that's interesting. Here you get a piece of cotton to start a fire. That's very nice that they included that. Always have that, use it as a fire starter. Very nice of them. Some kindling. Put that off to the side. And here we have the 25 matches. So it looks like this one actually holds 25 matches. I don't think you'd be able to fit any more in here, as you can see by how compact they look in there. So these are waterproof. We're gonna close this, get our cup of water, make sure this is nice and sealed. There we go. And then we're gonna drop it in here. This one also floats. I'm gonna go ahead and just let it fall in there. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get this out now. Dry it up. Make sure to get as much water off as possible. Get some off the striking pad there. There we go. We're gonna move our water off to the side for now. We're gonna bring that back to test the matches. Alright, so we're gonna open this up. All nice and dry in here, no moisture. And here we got the matches. Wow, very nice bottle. I really like this one. We got extra striking pads here, and here are the matches themselves. So you can see why they could probably have the 15-second burn time, because of the orange wax that they have right there. So we're gonna go ahead and test one out first by itself, and then we're gonna test another one out. Now I believe they do sell refills for these. I think you get 25 matches, if I'm not mistaken, for about $4. But they seem very nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and take one first. For now, I'm gonna get this one and dip it in some water. Have that one nice and dipping, and we're gonna test this. It says that it is for all sorts of conditions. So I'm gonna do a couple tests on this. First, I'm gonna try and blow on these as much as I can, or at least lightly, to see if they can survive in a windy condition. So here's a striker. I'm gonna go ahead and light this. Oh, you can see that because it got wet, it's kind of difficult turn on. So I'm gonna try a little bit harder. There we go. So let's see. Wow. So that's pretty impressive, the way that it was able to burn. That's pretty cool. Just by testing these, I can tell these are matches that I want to have compared to the Coleman ones. These are very good. The price is not too bad. So this is just great. I would definitely want to keep this in a survival bag or a hiking bag, camping bag, because these are just amazing. So I'm gonna put that off to the side, soak that in some water just to make sure that it's all out. And I'm gonna get the one. So you could tell that sizzle that you hear when you dip it in there, how hot, the temperature that burns at. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the one that was wet, and I'm gonna try and strike it. And so it's still pretty wet, so I'm gonna strike it on here and see how it goes. Oh, there we go. It's starting to burn, and there it is, still burning. I'll have my sister try and help me blow this as hard as we can. So you can see how this burns. This is pretty cool. It reminds me of a firework, and it does smell similar to sparklers, doesn't it? And I'm gonna see, can I get the cup of water, please? Just look at how this burns. You can hear this. The temperature that this burns at is just amazing. So these, again, the UCO Stormproof Match Kit, definitely recommend these to have in a survival bag, camping bag, hiking bag, or for any situation also to have at home. These are very good matches. They are about $5 at Walmart. I'd recommend you picking a pack of these up. Also include an extra film here that I believe you can attach on here. So this is, again, very great matches compared to the Coleman. Coleman I'd probably only recommend to keep your matches, but I mean, just a couple more bucks, you can get this pack here. I mean, all of this is going to do really is just keep those matches waterproof, and they're not good for all sorts of conditions, especially if you're somebody that hikes during winter, goes camping during winter, or you just like to test out what you do in a survival situation. These really won't do much for you. All they are is just waterproof. But look, I'll show you, these don't hold up to the wind as well. And I'll show you right now. I'll just use the other one, even though I don't like to mix it with other striking pads, but I'll just show you. See how easy that turned off, and look, see how easy that turned off? That's not gonna do much for you. So again, the Stormproof Match Kit by UCO, very great. Make sure to pick one of these, and thank you so much for watching.